I'm Nadine Diefenbacher. My husband Joel and I are the proud parents of 5 children. And our story began 22 years ago when my husband and I wanted to have another child and we weren't able to conceive. And so we were thinking about maybe adopting, but not really making the decision until we were introduced to a little girl who was available for adoption and was born with many medical issues. With years of nurturing, she became strong and overcame many of her challenges. We were a happy family, yet as the kids grew into teens, we had the desire to open our hearts and expand our family once again through adoption. A coworker at that time introduced us to Sierra Forever Families. It didn't meet her family needs at the time. So she said, I have this family that might be interested because I was thinking about maybe adopting a child again. So I called my husband and he went on the website that shows the kids that are waiting for placement, saw their cute little pictures and their bio and fell in love with them and said, let's do it. And they came to us probably about a year later, the day before they turned 6. So they're in our house for a year. At the time, their biological sibling, Queen, was placed at a different adoptive home. Everything, we thought was going okay. We get a phone call a year later that says her placement's not working out. And my husband, I called him, actually he called me and said this was the deal. And then him being raised in foster care, he knows how horrible it is to go from home to home to home. And as children get older, it's more difficult to find placement for them. And so he thought, if we could spare one child having to go through the horror that he went through, it's worth it. So a year later, we have Queen, and then we've gone through the process of getting support, having counseling to deal with all their different issues and having them work through some of their problems, which they have done wonderfully. They trust, they're being able to be trusted, there's a relationship. We have overcome lots of obstacles and they become a part of our family and are functioning very well. If you or anyone you know is interested in adoption, please contact Sierra Forever Families or visit their website at sierraff.org. They have monthly orientation classes and ongoing training and support classes for you and your family.